Hello, YouTube. This is Two Time XP here, and I'm back with another Worlds Collide video. And hey, guys, I'm back, and let's get back to another episode of Victor's Arena. So last time I was in Victor's Arena, I was in the quarterfinals, and let's check out and see what happened. So as you can see now, I made it to the semifinals. This is my first time making it ever to the semifinals, so that means I will automatically get this right here, if I get 3rd or 4th place, I won't be getting 1st or 2nd place, unfortunately, because I'm still so low in power level. I'm only at 5 mil, and there are a lot of good players. Like this guy here, the God, he's actually one of my alliance mates, and he has a really good team here. He has a level 11, rank 11 Aquaman with a level 30 badge. That is monstrous. I mean, just looking at this guy's account is like, man, that's an awesome account. This guy here is actually the number one player in our server, and this guy right here, he always wins. This guy, even though my clansmate have a really good team, this guy right here, he ain't losing no matches. He's always on top, and rightfully so. He has a very good account as well. And this guy too, he's always in the top 10 as well, and he's a really good PvP player. And shout out to him. But yeah, let's get into my match with JJ Lynn. Oh yeah, by the way, this was pretty much a 50-50 fight. Just about a 50-50 fight because you can see his power level is about 5.2 mil or 5.2K if you want to call it that. And mine was at 5.1K or 5.1 mil if that's what you prefer. But anyways, what you can see in the first match, I definitely had the levels advantage here. I was at 1.6K, he was at 900K, and I was using my block team plus Superman DCU and Peacemaker. And for his first team, it was a sacrifice team with Aquaman, Mera, Constantine, Pandora, and Batman. And as usual, this is flip flop. So I was using the throne in the Batmobile, and he was using the tiger in the mirror. So let's unpack this. Okay, as you can see, pretty standard opening on my part. This is my team over here on this side, and this is his team on this side. I have the okay, so Nightwing stun Batman. That's great. Go after your mentor. That's what I'm talking about. His Constantine lands a hit on us. It did nothing. The throne is awesome. I actually just unlocked the throne yesterday and I tried to level it up as much as I can. I think I got it to about the 30s or 40s, but I ranked it up to rank 3. So I really like the throne. It's one of the best reinforcements in the game. But as you can see, I'm pretty much chewing through the sacrifice team here. I hate to do this to the sacrifice team, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, so there was his tiger, there was his reinforcement, there's the counters. And if you don't have Blue Beetle for the block team, I would say Peacemaker is a really good second choice. I mean, he offers a heal. He's like he does so much damage and he also has Eagly on the battlefield. So take take that into consideration if you have Peacemaker. A lot of people don't like Peacemaker right now, or they're saying he's not really worthy of being legendary. I don't think so. I think he's good. He's just not great. That's the thing. He's good. He has a team. He has a good kid. He's not overpowered. He's not broken. So that's my thing. I still like Peacemaker, and I definitely I'm going to continue to use him on my teams. I mean, he brings a lot to the table. definitely as a support thing. So yeah, this is the second match here. So in the second match, okay, so yeah, this is the second match here. My team was at 1.1K and his team was at 1.3K. I had already saw that this is his strongest team. So I put my weakest team against his strongest team because I was just more like, hey, let's just take the wins. Let's not chance it. I didn't want to really chance it. So I paired up and I put my weakest team against his strongest team. If he checked it, he checked. If he didn't, he didn't. That's on him. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to take home the goal, which I did. So hey, there's no such thing as a fair fight. I mean, he had the right to do the same thing, but hey, he didn't change. So hey, this is this is what it is. But I had John Stewart, Lex, Green Arrow, Kid Flash, and Wonder Woman, and I was using the Batmobile, not the Batmobile, but the Batcycle and the Tiger, and he was using the cannon and the Batcycle. And this was basically the Peacemaker team and Block team put together. And this is actually a really good, effective team. I've seen this team a lot in regular arena and also in the elite arena. And I will say this is a very solid team. I really think that if you have all these characters here, this is definitely a good option if you don't want to make the traditional block team, which is Bloodsport, um, Vixen, and if you don't have Deathstroke, I feel like Judo Master is like a mini version of Deathstroke. I really like his character. I really like the character in the game. I think he does a ton of damage still, even though he doesn't have the buff. He still does a ton of damage, and I just like him as a character. So, shout out to anybody who watched the Peacemaker show. Let me know what you think about season 2. I really liked it a lot. I think it was a good show. It had a couple of low points, but more high points than low points, and I think they're doing a good job. I'll definitely look forward to season 3 of the Peacemaker show if anyone watches that show. So as you can see here, his Ocean Master's just chipping away, chipping away at John Stewart and Lex. Also, one thing I forgot to point out when his disruptor cannon went off, it hit John Stewart's shield and it did not affect him. Has anybody else had that interaction? Or is it just me? I've noticed that a few times. So is Lantern Shields a counter to the disruptor cannon? That might be a thing. And it's like sneaky little things like that that I like. I've also noticed like with Martian Manhunter, he can cleanse. He's really good against the poison. So hopefully he'll be a natural counter to the poison team because it'll be kind of weird to see like a team excuse me, but see a team that has literally no counters or just poison just running right through people and there's no way to counter it. It's either you have it or you don't. It's either you poison them or they poison you, and that'll be kind of boring to say there's no counters in the game to some of these teams. But yeah, I think that if you have Martian Manhunter, you should definitely consider ranking him up and using him against the poison team. That's a free gem for you right there. But as you can see, John Stewart is like he's that dude. And my John Stewart is only rank 7. I really want to get him up to rank 8 as soon as possible. And even though I don't really wanna pull for Swamp Thing, I'm probably gonna end up pulling a little bit for Swamp Thing just for the purple material that I need to rank up Jon Stewart and other characters because I'm so low on materials and I really need it. And I say, hey, if I pull something, I'll pull them. If I don't, I don't. So at the end of this video, I will do a couple pulls for Swamp Thing. Hopefully, I get some streamers luck or something, and hopefully things work out for me. But as you can see, I lost that fight easily. Judo Master started going cray cray all over my character's face. So we're on to the third match. So as you can see here, I had my sacrifice team up against a combination of Superman, Cyborg, Raven, and Sinestro. I don't really know what he was going for here, but as you can see as well, the cannon and mirror, that's what I was using, and he was using the Batmobile. So let's get into it. Plus, so my team's the sacrifice team with the Ocean, with not Ocean Master, but Martian Manhunter. So let's get into the third video. Okay, there goes my Disruptor Cannon, Mirror with her dolphins, Superman doing Superman things, Raven doing her thing. I do like Cyborg's ability. I think they just look cool. It kind of reminds me of Mega Man, but yeah, goes my Disruptor Cannon nerfing his Superman DCU. Good shot. But I definitely got the edge because my Aquaman is ranked 10. He's he's geared up pretty well, and I have Martian Manhunter backing him up. This team hardly ever loses because of that 30% damage reduction. It's really hard for teams to get through that. They got to take out Martian Manhunter, and him being on the back line like that, it's really hard for characters to get to him. And as the fight goes longer and longer, Martian Manhunter actually becomes stronger and stronger because his HP increases, and every time his HP increases, his attack increases because his attack depends on his HP. So there you go. And he's also lowering other characters' attacks when he's doing that telepathic ability to two characters. He's actually lowering their attack right, like right there. He just lowered Superman, OG Superman, and Sinestro's attacking power. So he is doing a lot. I tell anyone, Martian Manhunter is one of the most underappreciated characters in this game. I know a lot of people like damage. Who doesn't? I like to see a character just nuke another character. That's a very satisfying feeling. But what happens when you need to be a little bit more defensive minded? What if you need to be able to keep the other characters on your team, like your damage dealers, alive? What happens then? See, like Martian Manhunter, he's steady getting off, and he's not a slow character by any means. He's in the fight constantly. He's constantly in the fight, and he's also doing a lot for the team. So if you have Martian Manhunter, do not hesitate to rank him up. He will be needed against this poison team. He is a counter. I don't know if he's a hard counter or a soft counter, but he is a counter and he is a choice. So now, regardless if I win or lose the next matchup, which I know I'm going to lose, excuse me, I will be getting a new frame. I'm really happy about that. That'll probably be the only one I get for a long time. And for that, let's do a couple pulls on Swamp Thing. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. Dreamer's luck, fingers crossed, all that good stuff. Nope. 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 I don't want Vixen. Nope. I take these purples though. I need a lot of those. All right. I just don't feel like he's a character worth going to full pity for. I don't want to go to full pity for Swamp Thing. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just feel that he does not do enough as a standalone character. Nope. And this will be the last pull. If I get him, I get him. If I don't, I don't. Okay. So there it is. I gave it my best try. No Swamp Thing. I didn't even get my desires. That is pretty bad. I must say that is pretty bad. Maybe I do 3 individual pulls just to see if I get my epic here. I do not wanna do 10 more pulls for Swamp Thing. I just don't. Alright, full pity for epic. Gonna store it. Hey, I will take that. I will take that as a win. You gotta know when to walk away. You just gotta know when to walk away from the table, and it's time for me to walk away.